everybody. Welcome back to the Law of Attraction Secrets podcast. I'm your host, Natasha Graziano. If you didn't know that by now, honey, you've been living under a fucking rock. Today on the show, we have an amazing player. Not the kind of player that you're thinking, not a love player. This is an NFL player. He's 5 times Pro Bowl. Is that right?
That's correct.
Yo, 5 times Pro Bowl. He's one of the best NFL players in the game. He plays for Miami Dolphins, one of my favorite teams. I love Miami. I love this human. He's so awesome. He's also an artist. I love the fact he releases music. Welcome to the show, Terron Armstead.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm happy you're here. You're in your off season right now.
Yeah.
So you get some downtime?
A little bit of downtime. Hanging out in Dallas mostly.
Nice. I love that. Dallas is cool.
Dallas is cool.
I like Miami though. Miami's got such a vibe.
I love Miami. Love it.
It's a beautiful energy. I love swimming in the ocean there.
I'm not the best swimmer, so I don't have much experience in the ocean, but I do enjoy it too.
Even just walking along the beach is beautiful.
For sure.
Just like feeling the energy of the earth, just like tapping in because we have such busy lives, you know? You're also a father, which is so beautiful. You got twin girls, you said.
I do. My twin girls, Trinity, Tatiana, shout out. And I have my son, Truth, 7 years old. So
what a name.
Yeah, I got 3 little athletes.
Oh, I love that. They all do some kind of sport.
Yeah, my twins play basketball. My son played football and basketball. The twins team, they are on the best 6th grade team in the country. They won AAU national championship last year. They will win it again this year.
That's incredible.
Coming up, they are a dominant force out of North Dallas. AB Elite, shout out to you.
Yeah, I love that.
For sure.
Wow, that's so cool. Okay, so tell me about your journey. You are a really incredible sportsman. You've done some wonderful things in NFL. Like every time, when you Google your name, so much comes up of all of your big achievements. I would love to know how that journey started for you.
Yeah, so I've been playing football for a very long time at this point. I got forced into it by my father at 5 years old, and 28 years straight, I've been in this sport every fall and never missed a year. I just finished my 12th year in the NFL. My journey has been that. It has been a journey. Coming from Cahokia, Illinois, East St. Louis, Illinois, grew up in a rough area, a lot of challenges, violence, things like that. Went to a school where we had to go through metal detectors before you go to the first class, and police had to take you to the bathroom during school if you needed to go, all that type of stuff. No, for real. But I never felt like I was poor or in a bad area because it's all I had known. So I thought everybody experienced the same thing. I didn't know. My experience was a little different until I got to college and then later into the pros.
I do hear that from people who have been raised where they came from that kind of background, that their parents and their mom in particular maybe made them feel like kings. They never knew it. You know?
No, for sure. Didn't know we had less than anybody else or our situation.
Shout out to your mama.
Yeah, for sure. Moms, dad, grandma, all of them.
Right.
Come from a big family.
Whole village.
Right.
I love that. Keep going.
So I went to a small school, Arkansas Pine Bluff, D1AA's HBCU. Very, very proud of my university, but it was challenging. It was much of the same, really, of like my hometown. So dealing with the same type of violence and not many resources. So I'm at Pine Bluff. I'm doing industrial technology engineering. I was always pretty smart, if I could say that myself.
I love that. You can tell, actually. I can tell your demeanor. Like, I was almost about to say, have you got a book? Because it wouldn't surprise me if you read one. You're
Not
really,
yet.
Oh, good. But carry on your story. You're very smart. You can definitely feel that.
I appreciate it. So yeah, I get to Pine Bluff, and like I want to go to the NFL, right? I think every kid playing football feel that way, but it's not much of a reality at Arkansas Pine Bluff. We don't have anybody in the NFL. We don't have a storyline to follow or to kind of gauge that process of getting there. We don't have NFL scouts coming and watching practice and all those things. So my first couple years at Pine Bluff, I'm enjoying the game. I'm having fun. I'm starting. I'm kicking ass, all that good stuff. My junior year, I started to get a little bit of buzz, some traction. But my senior season is when the twins were on the way. So I found out that I was getting ready to have twin girls, and they are the reason I went to the NFL. Like literally, that moment ignited a new fire in me that I like literally locked in like never before. I was training like crazy. I'm studying the game. I honestly stopped going to class for real. Like I was all in on I need to get drafted to provide for these. I was flat broke at the time, like nothing to my name. I'm sleeping on the couch with one of my homies during the summer in Pine Bluff. I'm a janitor during the day, cleaning all the local
This is an
schools.
amazing story from janitor to NFL.
No
Bro, you
bullshit.
killed life. You did it.
No bullshit. It's crazy because I really don't go through this.
Anyone's
Like,
out there.
yeah,
No.
for sure. So it's crazy to hear it again. So yeah, I'm cleaning gum off the gym bleachers and shit. And then after that, I go train, go work out. And I did that pretty much my whole senior season, my last year. And I got so much stronger, more explosive. My knowledge of the game, my diagnosis of what's in front of me, it got significantly better. And scouts start coming. So we went from like one NFL scout a year. It was probably 4 or 5 a week. They're coming, they asking questions, whatever. And then after I finished my senior season at Arkansas Pine Bluff, we won the first ever championship in the school's history. I got invited to a couple All-Star games. So I went to the All-Star game. Was like the MVP of the first All-Star game. So I got invited to another one.
Wow.
Went there and I'm competing against guys at Alabama, Georgia, LSU, all those schools. And that's when I really got my test to see, can I compete against, the top schools, top players in the country.
How'd it go?
It went well. It went well. So like now I know, all right, I do belong in that cloth of player. So then I got invited to the NFL Combine, and that's where I really made my name because I broke the NFL 40-yard dash record for offensive line. I still have it too.
Wow. Come on.
Oh, for sure. So we go through that process, and then I break the record like 8 a.m. and I'm on the front page of NFL.com and NFL Network like all day.
That must have been a day.
That was a day.
You remember that your twins are here now at that moment?
Oh yeah.
So they've arrived.
They're here. Yep.
Beautiful.
I had them during my senior season, so like towards the end of the season. So yeah, they are here. So yeah, I'm all over the NFL.com, NFL Network, and I get drafted. Out of Pine Bluff, 3rd round, 75th pick, highest ever from the school. And it was the start of a journey. And that was all those challenges and hurdles to get to that point. My NFL career had a whole nother set of obstacles and hurdles and challenges, but I was built for it.
You are so built for it. Let's talk about that. Being built for being at the top, right? There's very few people who understand that, but to be that, you're in the top percentile of what you do. So you have the strongest resilient mindset above anybody probably that you know. So you and other athletes, people like me at the top of my field, people who are at the top of our games, we know what the fuck it takes for success.
Nice.
It's like we wake up and we are driven. We go for it. Even probably in your off season, I bet you're working on your music.
Sure.
You're working on something. There's no way you're sitting going, hey guys, I'm gonna have a 6-month vacation. Like I know you're doing shit, right? Sure. Tell me about your resilience mindset. Like, what do you do to maintain that strength, that inner strength?
It's having that drive, that self-motivation, that internal drive of never being comfortable, really, like never being complacent.
Yo, inside my book, there is a quote you're gonna love. Oh, this book is for you. Yeah, for real. You're gonna love it. And it says that comfort is the enemy of growth.
That's a fact.
Right.
That is a fact. And it's really that, like that's my drive.
Yeah.
Never being comfortable or complacent. You can't, anytime you sitting still, you're getting passed up. Like for real. You're not getting better, you're getting worse. Like all those cliche quotes and whatever sayings that we hear is like it's true. And I live by it. Even throughout my 12-year career, like every off day, I'm in the facility, I'm working on my craft. I'm taking the same steps and same reps that I've been taking for the last 12 years, and I'm still doing it over and over and over and over. The small little nuances of the game, the fundamental elements of the game, like I still practice over and over. So it's really that, like, and I had to come to learn it and create that discipline of going to do what I don't want to, and all the things that I could be doing. I could be on a trip, I could be in Turks, whatever. But like, I've never wanted to get comfortable or complacent. Always chasing that daily progression. Always.
Striving for more.
For sure.
All the time. I love that, but that's what is taking you further than anyone. That's what's taken you this far and will continue to bless you. Because you have that mindset of resilience, of success. You believe that you are capable of achieving bigger and bigger and bigger.
For sure.
And so you continue to achieve bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay, I have a question because I always love to know it's about athletes. So in the law of attraction, which is, do you know about the law of attraction?
I mean, vaguely.
Okay, so like attracts like. What you think about, you attract. Your
Okay.
thoughts become your feelings.
Okay.
Your feelings become your actions, and your actions become your habits. And
Okay.
you are a walking bag of habits, honey, by the age of about 30. So we are just a walking bag of habits. So the law of attraction is essentially designing your life,
Mm-hmm.
feeling it into existence. So once upon a time, I was in a really dark place. I was like 2019, 2018, really dark place. Even before that, where I hit rock bottom, where I had no money, I was in hundreds of thousands of debt, I was a single mom, and I was like, fuck, how am I going to get out of this mess?
Mm-hmm.
And the worst thing of all, I was unwell, so I had a health issue. So I was pretty much bedbound. And I was like, fuck, this is so bad. My life had gotten so bad. But the reason I share this with you is because I decided in that moment to break free of that mindset. I decided to redesign my life. And I'd read and studied the book, The Secret. And The Secret is all about the law of attraction, right? And over 1 billion people have read this book now. And I was like, I know if I apply this knowledge only becomes power when applied. Knowledge only works when you actually do something about it. So I was like, get up, do something. And I started listening to Denzel Washington.
Fire.
And I was preaching life over myself, saying, pain is just temporary. Pain is just temporary. You're going to get out of this. I'm staring at myself in the mirror and I'm like, you are going to get out of this. Step up and grow. And I hear this voice that says, Natasha, you're going to be a motivational speaker. I was like, me? I can barely even use my voice at the time. But something inside me said, just listen and do. So every day I worked on getting 1% better, 1% better, 1% better, until I ended up going on stage, until I ended up healing so much that I was able to share with the world what I had learned. And then, lo and behold, was the book.
Damn.
So that's what beats
No,
it.
that is powerful. That is powerful for real. And motivational.
You think?
God damn.
That's why I knew it, right? I was like, I know my calling. Like,
Yeah.
I know my calling is to inspire 1 billion people. So how do I do that? Well, I have to inspire you to go and inspire your community, and you reach millions of people. So my job is to inspire every person that I meet and that I coach to be able to go on and inspire their community so that they can light up the world too.
That's fire.
And then we reach 1 billion people.
That's fire.
You know, so like, what's your purpose? When you wake up in the morning, is it your kids? What's your why? Do you get it? Like, what's your?
I do get it. Yeah.
What's your why?
I've been hearing that more and more.
Really?
Yeah, no, for real.
Interesting.
Finding that purpose. But I for me, is to be the best in all aspects, to be the best me. Honestly, like no, it's an underlying competition in whatever industry I'm in, whatever game or walk of life that I'm in. That willingness to compete, but outside of that is no competition, because can nobody else beat me? You know what I mean? Or be me better than me. So that's really it. That's like my goal, is to be the best father I can be. Not the best father that, like, be the same father that somebody else is. Be the best father I can be. To be the best player I can be. To be the best community leader. To be the best media and broadcaster. You know what I mean? Like, to be the best artist that I can be. You know what I mean? That's my goal. That's my purpose.
So beautiful.
For sure.
And you will, but you're inspired through you being the best of who you are. It's like putting on the oxygen mask. When they say in the plane, put your oxygen mask on first. We can't produce anything for nobody
That's a fucking
else.
bar.
Thank you.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm still in that.
You should listen to my motivational album.
I will.
Bro, you wake up every day and you'll be like, fuck, I'm so inspired to go. People work out to this. Like, they listen. They're like, I did it with the big producers. Like, Major. Oh my God, I have to introduce you. You two will get on so well. He's one of the biggest producers.
Said Major?
Award, yeah, Major. Grammy Award winning. Done everyone from Justin Bieber to J-Lo to this one. Everyone.
Okay.
Beyonce, the whole thing. He's really like, he's up there. But
what was your like, after you had that realization, right, that you, like, enough is enough, I'm about to do something about it. I'm gonna use the knowledge I have to go better my life. What was your first step? Like, what did you do?
The first thing I did, I decided who I wanted to be. So I got a bit of paper and I wrote down, I remember this, and I still have this bit of paper. It's like covered in water when my baby spilled water on it. Oh my God. So I wrote down on this paper who I wanted to be. I wrote Natasha Graziano. Who is she? But at the time, I was different surname, Natasha Guano. So I was like very similar. So I was like, who do I want to be? On that break, we're going to take a quick break and be right back. If you aren't yet a member of our Law of Attraction app, the app that features everything about scripting for love, money, happiness, how to accelerate your career, how to accelerate your name and brand online, something your girl's very good at coaching on and doing herself. I'm results-based, baby. If you want to learn how to manifest love, how you can attract the partner of your dreams into your life, if you want to magnify the money coming into your life, you want to become magnetic, you want to be an attraction force to be reckoned with, you want to put millions of dollars into your bank account through manifesting, you want to learn the secrets behind scripting your dream life, get into our app. The membership is here. All you got to do is join. And guess what? You also get access to our coaching calls every week with yours truly every Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific, which is 1 p.m. Eastern, which is, I think, 6 p.m. UK time. Wherever you are in the world, it is for you. We coach every week, and I personally coach you on scripting for love, scripting for happiness, scripting for health, scripting for money, scripting for career. I show you how to manifest all of the things you want into your life. And all you've got to do is attend those live coaching calls every week. When you get into that membership, you get access to all of our courses, all of our programs, the meditations, the powerful subconscious reprogramming meditations that will help you to retrain your mind, reframe your mindset into believing that you are worthy of money pouring in abundantly, into believing that your soulmate is just around the corner, or strengthening your current relationship. So wherever you are in life, if you feel like you want to better your life, do you? Do you want to better your life? I'm sure you do. You want to better your bank account. You want to better your health. There is no one I've ever met that said, no, I'm good where I am. Never. Somebody always wants to be happy. Do you want to be happy? Do you want to be wealthier? Do you want to be more in love? Do you want to have better people being attracted to you? And I'm just not just talking about love. I'm talking about when you show up somewhere. Do you want to be magnetic when you walk into that room? If you do, if the answer is yes to any of those questions, or you want to learn how to grow your name online, you want to learn how to get more eyeballs on your work. Otherwise, what is the point in having that amazing business if nobody's hearing about it? The app has all the answers for you. Join our membership now. Get inside of it, and I'll see you there. And I wrote on a bit of paper. I was like, okay, who do I want to be? So I didn't like the version of me that I was playing. And I believe life is a movie. You choose your character, you write your script.
Yo, your energy is fire. No lie, your energy is fire.
Person.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
for real.
So many people, they're not the same on Instagram that they are in person.
Yeah.
Now, me, I'm like, oh my God, when I have my people in me in my life, my girl, my man, whoever I'm with, oh, yo, they are 100xing their shit. Like, I'm their daily, like, motivational speaker that just pours in.
I love it.
To my children, to my friends. Tash, don't I do that to you all the time? Like, she calls me everywhere. She's my producer. We do so much. And I'm like, boom, let's fucking go. Like, we're winning. So anyway, I wrote down this paper. I was like, okay, I don't want to be this version of me. So I wrote down who I was. And I scribbled it out. I said, no, I'm depressed. I'm ill. My God. I think negatively. Oh my, I really don't like that version. For me, I never focus on what I don't want. I focus on what I do want only.
Sure. Like
so now I start writing down a list of everything I want in myself. I want to be wealthy. I want to inspire people. I want to be independent. I want to be healthy. Okay, I started really, really filling this out. 100 things at least. It was completely covered. And then I'm a little stick person in the middle. And I'm like looking at it. I'm like, what do I do for me? And so now I start going, I got to be it. Oh my God. If I could just fake this version of me, I'll become her. And that's where be it until you become it was born. Because I don't like fake it till you make it. I don't like being fucking fake.
Right.
I'm the realest bitch in the fucking world. Like, I'm unapologetic as fuck about who I am. I was like, own it. Boom. Who am I going to be? I'm going to be her. And I stepped into that. And my whole posture changed. My whole energy changed. My outfits changed. I just threw so much out. And then started to rebuild. I had no money at the time, so I'd go to charity stores and I would like, buy little pieces or they'd let me borrow it or something for pictures. And I started to redesign it. Like, yeah, right. I was in, what do you call it? Thrift stores?
Thrift store.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm British. Yeah. So I was like, try it on. But that was how I got out.
Damn.
Have you ever had a low in your life where you've had to get out of something?
Yeah. No, for sure. I have.
When you were back scrubbing all the gum off the
Scrum,
things.
that was a low. That was a low. I've had them in the league, even with money, even during times of success, and like just dealing with issues, family problems, health problems, injuries. Injuries is one that can weigh on you really bad for
My
sure.
friend, who is really cool, it's called Monte Morris, plays the NBA. He had an injury and he went through a low too. After, and he's not the only one. There's many athletes that
That's a
go
fact.
through
That's
it.
a fact. It's a real
And
thing.
like, I was there for him after, like, wow, dang, you know, you really got to like rebuild your strength of who you are. 'Cause
Right.
you always have to remember you're amazing, but you never. Okay, so yesterday, this is so ridiculously small and nothing like a real injury. I was getting out of the car and I was taking my baby's car seat out, and it was a new one, and my nanny was standing next to me because she was gonna help me, and I fell out of the car and I landed on my ankle, and I thought, oh God, this is gonna be an injury. It was real bad, but the weirdest thing happened. I just decided didn't happen. I play, and now obviously if you actually fracture your foot, you're gonna have a different thing.
Right.
But I was like, no, 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 no. I was like, it's fine, it's fine. I'm amazing. It's strong, and I visualized it being healed all day, and the pain went.
Listen, the power of the mind is a real thing. I'm a testament of it, so I know exactly what you mean. Power of the mind, it can be your reality for sure.
For sure, right?
No bullshit.
Wait, this is what I was gonna ask you. It's so interesting, and I love to ask athletes this. Do you do rehearsal visualization, like visualization to rehearse your sport before you go and play? Is it a game or a match?
It's a game. It's a game. But no, I mean, it's a match too. You got a matchup. Like in the NFL, you more so got a matchup. You got somebody that you're gonna see most of the time, or most plays. That's your matchup.
Wow,
But it's a
like
game.
love, honey, you gotta match up.
You know what I mean? But so as far as visualization, like me personally, I haven't. But one of the greatest players of all time, he was my quarterback, Drew Brees, Hall of Fame quarterback. Every Saturday, we would have. So we go through the process of preparation all week. We game plan, and Wednesday is base, is what we call base. It's like all of the foundation of our plan to attack this team.
Yeah.
Thursday we go more of the passing game. Friday we go situational. So where we need a touchdown right here, or if we need to go kick a field goal here, what are we gonna do? Saturday is kind of a walkthrough where we just touch up on everything. We literally walk through. We don't break a sweat. And every Saturday after walkthrough, everybody else would leave, grab lunch, go to the locker room or head home. Drew Brees would take at least an hour on the field by himself. He would wait till everybody's clear. He would sit on the side till everybody's gone, and he would literally stand in the middle of the field, and he would. I'm talking about play the entire game, every play. Sometimes you'll see he'll take a step or like pump fake this way, head a turn this way, but he would play the entire game, every scenario, everything that could possibly happen through the game. And he played for 20 years. He did that shit for 20 years every Saturday.
Insane. That's what I mean by visual rehearsal.
For sure.
That is called mental rehearsal, is like the term for it. That is what makes you win. Like when I visualize before I go out on stage to 25,000 people. Oh my God, yo, you have to come watch me speak.
God damn, 25,000.
I do 25,000.
No fear.
I turn the fear into excitement. Like I'm going up on stage and I can feel I'm like, and then I'm like, as soon as I go on that mic, like I roar, like in an arena, you can see it roar. Like it's a big thing.
I have to see it.
You have to see. I'm doing one. I always do Miami. I've got one in LA coming up. Probably only about 5,000 people. That's
It's a lot.
Yeah, still a lot of people.
That's a lot.
Still a lot of people. That's coming up. It's called Driven. It's end of March.
Okay.
I'll let you know the date.
Please do.
I will. I think
Please
you'll enjoy it. Like I speak alongside like other athletes sometimes. Who have I spoke? Big athletes, like ex-athletes. Yeah. So many people, like lots of Hall of Famers come and speak at them. Dave Goggins is like recently, I've been on stage with him quite a bit. And so anyway, the point is mental rehearsal. Like when we see what we're doing, when we know this is how it looks, I visualize everything before I go on stage. I visualize my life. Like all the time. I visualize like my new book, like feeling 1 million people buying it, like feeling
That's hard. That's people, I love it. I love it.
You design your life.
Yeah.
But like you've gotten back up. In fact, question, how do you usually bounce back after a rough day? When you have a rough day, what's your bounce back? Like what do you do?
A lot of what you're saying, like I've been doing unconsciously, and I've come to learn how to. And so I don't allow myself to have a whole rough day. Like I have rough moments, and I sit with it. I allow myself to feel how I feel in that moment. But then I give myself a time where it's like, all right, it's enough. Enough is enough. Like you're still here, you're still breathing, you still got whatever you need to turn whatever's going on around. And things that you can't control, if it's something permanent, like a death to the family, or something, that's something permanent, and that's out of my control. You know what I mean? So I feel that, whatever feeling, sadness, depression, whatever, I allow myself to feel that in the moment, but then I got to retool my mind
God,
to
you're
get back
so
and.
much like me.
No, for sure, it's crazy. This
I
is our first time meeting two people, so
Oh
we
yeah,
didn't rehearse this.
yeah.
But no, it is, and I've unconsciously, I feel like I've grown to that because I've been through a lot of challenges. So about allow myself to really feel the results of what I've been
Yes.
through all these times, I wouldn't be here at all. I wouldn't been in the league for long. I wouldn't be, you know what I mean? So I got the power of the mind. I've been training, and I continue to train it, and work my discipline.
I love that. Well, we have to, because the difference between people like you and I and some others who don't work on their mindset, who don't ingest knowledge all the time, like a good podcast like this, or read good books, or have a coach. The difference is that when something happens, it pulls them down.
Facts.
Whereas people like us, when something comes, we're like right back up.
No bullshit.
Like, I'm getting the fuck back up. Literally half my talk on stage is, are you an NPC or are you a winner? Are you a non-playable character or are you a winner? Like, what the fuck are you?
No, for real.
Do you understand? Like, I'm like, where are you? I should be NPC or MVP. Shouldn't I be like one of the two?
I like it. I like
That's what I
it.
do. So I'm like, what are you doing? Get up. Like, we have a resilience mindset.
Yeah.
So something can be hit at me. And it's like, okay, I'm going to take that for whatever's going on right now and feel the emotion. We're human. But so quickly, I'm back up because I don't turn the bad moments into more than a bad day.
Facts.
Like, no one wants that the next day.
Facts.
Now I'm waking up and I see the sun. I see God's blessing. I'm like, this is an amazing day. Like, I'm winning. And I make people around me win. I'm like, what are you winning in? What do you want to win in? What do you want to win in? You know, like, that's what I text. Like, you'll see, now you're my friend. I'll text you and I'll be like, what are you winning in today? Like, tell me your news. Tomorrow is amazing.
I'll have a response for you. I promise.
I love that. I love
Every day.
that. I love
Every day.
that. I love that. Like, that's the difference. Like, you're on your game. You believe in what you want to achieve.
Sure.
You don't worry. You spend your time in the mindset of achievement. And, you know, let's talk about your music for a minute. Talking about achievement.
Let's do it.
That was the word association. Achievement, music. Your music, let's talk about it. So you are now leaning into that more and more right now. And you're going to, like, drop more stuff soon.
Yeah. So I had been rapping for forever, since a little boy.
I can imagine.
For sure. And then I put out some music in not put out some music. I made music in high school with the homies back home. And even in college, made a couple songs. But when I got to the league, coming from a small school, it was that, like, shut up and play type of environment, especially around that time. Because some athletes had started to try to do business off the field or off the court. KD was doing a little bit, LeBron doing some stuff off the court. And it was met with resistance.
Right.
Shut up and dribble, shut up and play.
Interesting.
So when I got to the NFL, it was more so like, you don't have time to be doing anything else. Like, you got to see if you even belong in this league, for real, coming from a small school. So I didn't touch the music at all for the first few years. And I couldn't understand, like, I was falling out of love with the game too. And I didn't understand where it was coming from, but it was that void of music and expression. Because that's like, it's therapeutic to me. It's like my form of releasing and getting away from the game. So I picked it back up like my 4th year in the league, and I ended up meeting with a producer out of New Orleans who was Boosie's producer. He's done a lot of work with a lot of artists, multiple Grammys, all that good stuff, right? So his name is Abby Urbina. So I meet with Abby. We make our first song, and then the second song we make, I put it out, and it goes viral.
Wow.
It's playing in the stadium every week.
Kidding?
Like, no lie.
That's amazing.
No lie.
They play it in the stadium?
Every week. So it's called BOA, Bank of America, and it's I'm telling you, it's in the clubs, lounges. Right? No, this was back in
time,
right.
It was
right when I dropped it. So it's jumping, and so that really was like all the confirmation I needed. Like, you got people that resisted, some fans, whatever. Hey, you need to focus on football, but I had a lot of that was receptive to it, that loved it, shared it, all that good stuff. No marketing, no PR, nothing. Just dropped it, went viral. So I got millions of streams on Spotify just on that one song alone. And so even further than that, last year I did the soundtrack for Madden 24.
Yes, you said that is so incredible. Oh
for
my
sure.
God, I love that.
So teamed up with Interscope in the NFL, and I got 5 songs on Madden 24, which was never seen before. No active player have ever been on a soundtrack or whatever.
Right.
So me and a few others, Darren Waller, Ray McLeod, Melvin Ingram, we got some songs together. Rob 49 was one of the biggest artists that jumped on the tape. I got a song with Skilla Baby that's not out yet. Yeah, no, I've done some incredible things in music, and still even now, like I got some more things in the works that people gotta wait on, but it's coming.
I love this for you. Oh my God. I'm going to put your tags below so you can
Please.
follow Terron on Instagram and see the music and the vibe. And obviously, you're going to watch him on TV and his sport when he goes back in the new season. But for now, you can just watch the music, listen to the music, download it, get
Tap
into
in with
it.
me, for real.
Yeah, I love that. Well, your page is really cool. Like that's what wanted me to bring you on. Like I love the way you are on social media. You put yourself out there in the right way. Like I loved it. I was like, yes, he is so cool. I was
I
like,
appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna hit him up.
Yours
I'm
too.
like,
You
thank
you
you.
popping.
Thank you.
Pop
Yeah,
it,
it's a
sure.
cool phase. It's like the truth is I wake up every day and I ask God, I'm like, what's my assignment for today? Show me my assignment. And then suddenly I see, okay, this person's in my life. Oh, I gotta pour into them, or like a new client will come along, or
Right.
like, or I'll sit down with somebody and be like, oh, okay, this is what I needed to do today. We had to connect to do something greater. And like that's why I think God's put some of the biggest stars into my orbit so that I can help them to, like I say, go on and inspire their communities to,
I
you
love
know,
it.
you like that's what you gotta do. When you're a star, you gotta team up with other stars
Fact.
and you gotta shine. It's why Rihanna is with ASAP. It's why Jay-Z's with Beyonce.
fact.
Like I can list you the big power couples.
It's a fact.
At the time, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt at the time. Like people are in these couples because they couple up, they match up, like you were
It's
saying,
a fact.
with people who are like-minded. Like I'm gonna walk out there and be like, yes, you're gonna walk out there and be like, yes, and then together, imagine that light that's revealed.
My favorite quote is, if you want to go, I don't know who said it,
Right.
but if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. That's my favorite quote.
Yo,
I'm
I
such a
say
team
this
person.
all the time. I love this quote. I know.
We locked in.
We're so locked
locked
in.
in.
I swear. It's so nice when you meet someone you genuinely like, oh my God, I could do this for hours.
No, for
with
sure.
you.
Organically.
Organically. It's so beautiful. What star sign are you?
I have no idea.
Horoscope.
Leo.
You're a Leo. That's your star sign.
Okay.
Yeah. How funny. My son's a Leo. My daughter's a Leo. I make
So you
Leo.
fuck with us, yeah.
No.
Said I make Leos. Yeah, you do around the same time of year.
Yeah, literally. Literally, that's so funny. It's like October, Halloween vibe. Like, no. Actually, it was
I
later.
got it.
It was a bit later. It was like, because she was early. It was, I don't even know.
Mhm.
Whatever it was. No, you know what? It's cuffing season. That's when
Oh, that's when it
Pisces
is.
produce babies. So don't come near me.
When cuffing season starts?
That's the, like, cuffing season is like October, November, December.
I thought we'd get rid of people around that time.
Yeah, you also do.
Yeah.
I got into a relationship then and I broke up at that same time.
Okay.
Because
Before Christmas.
Right.
Before you gotta buy them gifts and shit.
I know, I missed
Yeah.
all of that.
Gotta
I'm
get
so
rid of
good.
Gotta get rid of people around that
I know, that's so funny. You know, Austin Akita's been on the show too. You know him?
Mm-mm.
He plays for Chargers.
Oh, Austin Eckler. Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, it's the accent. I got you.
Yeah.
I
I
got
remember
you. You
that.
fancied his name like so crazy. He should adopt that.
Really? Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm not exactly sure what you
I
said with
say
it.
things nicer. I think people
For
should
sure.
adopt it. I say naughty, not naughty.
Naughty.
So like you are being naughty.
Yeah.
I'll be like water, or like, oh yeah, take the bin out. What do you say for like, right, exactly. There's a mess in the room, I put it in a bag. What is this
Oh,
bag
okay.
called?
Trash.
This is a fun game.
Yeah.
The kids are gonna play it. So I call it the bin. Okay, when you go and put the stuff in the back of the car, you put it in the
Trunk.
boot.
The who?
The boot.
Boot.
Yeah, the boot.
That's a new one for me.
So like my household is so funny. Like they have American accents. Obviously, like my son has American accent because he's been here,
Hmm.
but I'm British, so he'll say the British words when he's with me. The house is just like all these mad words going around. For anyone who comes in, they're just like, "This is
The
hilarious."
boot is crazy.
The boot. What else do we say that's wild? Oh, okay. You know those metal things that you put that foods come in? You know, like you really got it. You keep them through like hard times in the world.
Like tuna comes
In a
Can?
tin.
tin.
All right, I can see that one. I can see that one.
Isn't it funny?
That
These
is.
crazy words. We love it because it's like it's funny with the words I say.
Where you from specifically?
So I'm a mix. I was born in the UK. I'm British, but my family is a mix of Lebanese, Greek Cypriot from Cyprus, Italian, Russian Jewish.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm
That's a
mix.
whole
Yeah.
bunch of
Oh
ingredients in
yeah.
that pot.
Oh, I'm a mix up. I love it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like a bit of everything.
For sure.
I love culture, and I make really cute babies.
I
They're
think we
like,
all are though. Like every single walking being
yes,
today are a mixture of, you know what I mean?
100%. Nobody is like
So
pure
racism
one
is
thing.
crazy to me.
No, I know, me too, because everyone's a mix anyway.
For sure.
Like it's ridiculous. Like I wish that never existed. Okay, give me a final message you want to share with the audience. Like give me you've given so much today, so I love it.
Yeah.
But give me like a discipline that helps you, a discipline that you do every day. Do you meditate? Do you run? What's your thing?
Yeah. Well, I would speak on discipline and give my advice in that realm.
We love.
Not necessarily what I do outside of, I would say, challenge your discipline, practice your discipline, push your discipline. Like it's something that if you like for the young players in the league, right? If you're training and you're trying to get better, you're trying to earn a spot, and all the homies going out and you got to work out in the morning, you can go out and still go to the workout in the morning. But to challenge your discipline or practice your discipline, just for the sake of it, like, no, I'm gonna stay in and I'm gonna just make sure I get to this workout on time and have energy for it. Just because. So for me, like right now, and I went to clean up my eating habits just because. Like I've been playing for 12 years and playing extremely well, eating all the same shit I've been eating. But just because I cut out fried food, snacks, sweets, completely, cold turkey.
I cook then because I make all healthy stuff.
I fuck with it.
I literally do like beautiful healthy dishes, like lean meats and vegetables, like a fish with like potatoes, not fried, nothing fried, like seasoned, or like lamb chops, or like fish with salad, and like
I love it.
Yeah, all healthy stuff.
2 months ago, I never would have
rock with it.
Yeah, I would have ate before I got to your house.
That's too funny.
Well, no.
I know, because I had to learn to cook fried food because like my baby daddy ate all that stuff, so it's like I had to learn. But like you can't compete with someone who cooks who's from that. I'm not from. I don't know that, right? So I if someone's better at it, you do your thing. You know what I mean? But I make healthy food, but it will look like a million things on the table. You'll be like, oh, it's a Mediterranean spread.
See, yeah, right now I'm telling you, I'll be all full.
Really? So that's a habit you've changed.
Just because though, just to challenge my discipline. Yeah. So like it can be, I'll cut something out for a week or 2 weeks just to keep pushing and practicing my discipline. So I would say that like anything I would give as advice, continue to challenge your mental, your discipline, your willingness to sacrifice certain things. Because you'll understand how temporary things are or how much you can do without once you start challenging it.
I freaking love that. I haven't heard that before. It's amazing. Oh, Terron, I could do this all day with you. You are so fun. There's so much we have in common. I've learned so much myself, and your story is so powerful. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my God, amazing. You guys, if you've enjoyed today's show, make sure you share this with a friend. Maybe you've got somebody who you know loves sports, and they're going to be like, oh my God, we got to hear from somebody we never get to hear in this way. Today, we dove so deep. We went into so many amazing things, and I know for sure you've learned as much as I've learned, and I've loved it entirely. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys again next week.